Okay, so this will be short because my phone is going to go dead. It usually burns up a lot of battery, when I record these audios. But anyway, last one about April Mason. People were excited that she said, okay, I'm telling the sisters that they can go date, whoever they want to. They should be able to date First of all, she had to give black women permission. She had to get the key, unlock the freaking shackles from black women. She had to give them permission. Like she is in charge of black women. Okay? But I'm going to tell you what I read. That doesn't mean everybody else have to see the same thing. I'm going to tell you what I read. Okay, let's go through this, okay? She said, first of all, she kept trying to let men know that she was not like the kind of women that they complain about. I'm not like that. I'm not like that. She's already saying that she's different from every other black woman. She's just different, okay? Then she said, well, if I don't deserve protection and I have done all of this, then who does? See, here's my question about that. You saw other black women were not protected. You see on a daily basis what's happening to black women. But it had to be you that these black men hopped on that said, oh, you don't deserve protection. You could not understand. So you really felt like you were more special than all of these other women who did not get protection. Because now you're saying, well, if I don't deserve protection, who does? Well, Sandra Bland didn't get no protection either. And she was very, very pro-black man. Extremely pro-black man. And so was that other one that was shot by those cops. Okay? And her boyfriend ran away, okay? She was extremely pro-black man, extremely, okay? Black men felt like those ladies did not deserve protection either. But I'm listening, okay? So then she says, well, if I don't deserve protection, then who does? Nobody, okay? Because she felt like she has done everything that they have asked her to do, and it's still not good enough. Okay, I get that. But then she says, after what I've been through the last 3 days, this is exactly what she said. After what I've been through the last 3 days, I'm about to tell sisters just to go where they loved. I'm just going to tell sisters to go where they're loved. And then she encouraged black women to date interracially or date whoever loves them. Okay? That is something that she should have encouraged on the very first day of her platform. I want you to listen closely to this. I'm just going to tell sisters to go where they are loved. Why wasn't that your platform from the beginning? Why are you just now encouraging people to go where they are loved? Because if you're about self-love and taking care of yourself, then you should have been from the very beginning encouraged women to go where they are loved. But I'm going to tell you this. She said that to get back at black men. This is her revenge on black men. She does not right now. Do not, and this is just my suggestion, do not take what she is saying seriously until you can really see that she genuinely cares about what's happening to black women. Because that, to me, that sounds like she's getting revenge on black men. Oh, so you're going to treat me like this? Well, guess what? Guess what? I'm going to tell black women to date interracially. That's what I'm going to do. This is her revenge. It's her revenge on black men. This has nothing to do with her caring about the welfare of black women. This is her revenge on black men for how they treated her, because she felt like she was better than all of these other women. She was aware the other women weren't being protected, but she thought that she would be protected. She sat there in all the years of her life, even though she hasn't been protected either, okay? She's been abused and not protected either. But she thought if she had this plan, she had this blueprint of what she can be, how she can just redo herself to get the love and affection and protection of black men. And she felt like because she felt like she mastered this within her, about herself, she thought she was better than the other black women who were unprotected. She thought she was better. She said, well, yeah, it sounds like, she's like, oh, well, I know these other women were unprotected, but they're protecting me because I'm doing everything they want. I'm different. So I'll get their protection. And she saw that she didn't get it. But I'm telling you, that's not what this is about. Because a lot of people feel like they special and they find out they're not. So that's not what this is about. Okay? This is about her using black women to get revenge on black men. Black women, stay out of it. Well, I shouldn't even say that because I don't think people are going to listen. You know, and plus my channel won't get that many views, but I don't think they're going to listen to that. They're not going to get. I don't think most black women will understand that they have been put in the middle of April Mason. It's April Mason's versus black men, and April Mason just put black women in the middle of her beef with black men. April is pissed at black men, and she's using black women to get revenge on black men. Why would you just not tell black women to go where they are loved? Why are you so late in saying that? Oh, based on what I've been through? So, if you had ever gone what you've been through for the last 3 days, you would not take the key and unlock these shackles. You would keep these shackles on them. So, and she said, oh, but based on what I've been through these last 3 days, I'm telling black women to go where they love. So it had to be all about you. I want people to dig deeper. And you know what? Feel free to dig deeper than what I'm saying. Feel free to dig deeper than even what I'm saying. Because I want some deep thinkers here. This is all about her. I want people to see how self-centered this is. I want people to see how self-centered this situation is. She's basing her telling black women to go where they love based on her anger towards black men and how they have torn her down over the last 3 days. She's using black women. Okay? So you guys let me know what you think, because I don't know what else to say about that. I'm trying not to go into too many other subjects, because this is the main thing I'm trying to get across, is that she does not care about black women at all. She does not care. She cared about her cousin. She cared about her cousin. She probably do care about her family members, but her cousin ain't the first person that happened to. You know how many black girls and women go missing? Has she said anything about the 64,000 women who gone missing? But in this day and age, it's another 64,000. Okay, that's 64,000. Yeah, but in the last few years, it's probably another 30, 40,000. Has she mentioned that? She waited till it happened to her cousin. She waited till it happened to her cousin. See, this is a person who's extremely self-centered, that it has to happen to them before they can get it. It's like a person who's not an empath. That's probably why sometimes it's a gift to be an empath. Because she doesn't get it until it happens to her. Until it happens to her, it doesn't matter what anybody else has been through, because it has not happened to her. Okay? But that's not I don't want to get that. I don't want to go off, because it's not about, because a lot of people can be selfish like that. I want to keep it focused on the fact that black women have been put in the middle of her beef between black men, between her and black men. She put black women in the middle, saying that black women date interracially. She did that. I want to end with this. She did that because she is angry at black men, and that she used that to get back at black men because she knew that would piss them off. She has no interest in black women. None. Okay? That was her ammunition to get back at them. Her loyalty is still with black men. Don't let somebody's anger towards somebody and them doing things to get revenge make you believe that she has the back of black women. She don't. She did that as she knew that would piss them off. She knew it. And I don't want to make this about black men where they date whoever they want to. I don't want to make this. I'm really trying to stay focused on what she's doing. I've been aware of what black men are doing. I've been aware that it's rituals done for black women to take on their sins so they can get their butt back up, get up on top. Now, they'll never be at the top because they don't want the responsibilities that the white man have in building this nation. They don't want that kind of responsibility. So they will never be above the white man because they don't want that kind of responsibilities, okay? They don't want that. But they will be seen, they will be getting more attention, they're getting more roles, they're getting, jobs, they're looking better. When I go to nice areas, when I go to Calabasas, I'm in Woodland Hills, in other nice areas just within Los Angeles, I promise you in these neighborhoods, for every 10 black men I see, I might see 1 black woman to every 10 black men, and those black men are with non-black women. So they are, to be honest with you, a lot of black men are coming up, okay? It just don't look like it because some people are in areas that are just kind of not so good neighborhoods anyway. And so if you surround yourself in a neighborhood that's not that, that's not that, high, not necessarily high class, but it's not too affluent. If you're in a neighborhood that's not too affluent, then black men ain't gonna look good to you because you haven't really went anywhere else. You haven't gone anywhere else. So you're not gonna know that black men are kind of coming up, okay? Because you're in areas of black neighborhoods where you just see black people, and so you don't understand what's really being said. Come out to Los Angeles, go out to certain areas, and you go to some of the nicest neighborhoods. Yeah, it's few black people, but those few black people are black men with non-black women. And you rarely will see 1 black woman out there. A lot of black women are still wanting to stay in black neighborhoods, okay? That's what I mean. They're moving on and they're moving up, and black women are staying behind. So, yeah. So, to end this, do not, be careful with this lady. I know because it's been people with larger platforms who are kind of big up in April Mason because of what she said in her video. And so what I say might not go too far. But I am telling you that April Mason don't care about black women. This is just what I gathered. She is pissed at black men, and she used this interracial dating. The main thing that she knew that would piss black men off. The main thing, it'll piss black men off because black men, I'm going to tell you right now, deep down, black men do kind of prefer black women. But it's like they want to torture black women. Okay, they just want to torture black women. But like I said, I don't want to make this about talking about black men because I don't care about that. I don't really care about black men because I know I know something deeper that's going on with black men, much deeper than this mundane stuff. That's why I don't want to get on them dating white women and all this. No, what's happening is much deeper than the mundane, and some spiritual stuff happened that I tried to share. So I ain't no need in talking about no mundane stuff with no black men because I know some deep stuff that's happening before our very eyes, okay? And so, yeah, that's it. That's it, guys. Just end with this. I know people who are more popular than me got on and they were big up in the things that April said because April Mason is a smart lady. She's very, she's very articulate. And so a lot of people big up her. A lot of people sub to her. And I know that this message ain't going to go far. But I'm going to tell you, April Mason ain't got no black woman's back. The only black woman that she will have is people that she already know, that she might be good friends with, or she's related to. Other than that, she does not have the back of the collective of black women. She just don't. Okay, and if you see her for the next day, and she the very next day after she said, so black women don't deserve protection, didn't she the very next day upload a video of some black man talking about what a real man is? Didn't she do that the very next day? She already back on trying to give black men attention. She already back on that. Okay? So she is not, and you know what you know those women that she called anti-black men? You know she was talking about people like Kendall St. Charles, right? You know she was talking about people like Egypt Ann. She was talking about people like Straight Up. She was talking about people like Miss Archduchess. Because what other black women were online trying to counteract the hate spewed towards black women? What other black women were online besides the Crystal and Karazins, the Kendall St. Charles, the Egypt Anns, the Successful Lady Live, who else? Miss Archduchess, and there's a few other ones. I'm telling you, she talking about those women. She called those women anti-black men. Now, she ain't gonna come out and say it, but what other black women were online talking about black men? And they miss. What other women do you think she was talking about? She was talking about how she was different. She ain't no anti-black woman like the Kendall St. Charles and the CKs and the Miss Archduchess. Because what other black women were online trying to defend black women at that time? But she called those women anti-black men. Now, how do you gather those women are anti-black men when they are just responding to the hate spewed towards them? You see what I'm saying? She ain't ever had no back of black women. She has never, ever. And I can't express this enough, that her telling, and I'm going to end here because I got to go. Her telling black, I know this is my 10th time saying this. Her telling black women to go where they are loved. If she cared that much about black women, she would have said that at the very beginning. She would have said that. Instead of trying to get black women to groom them to be the best one for black men. Now she finally says, well, go where you're loved. So you always knew black women weren't loved. You always knew it. You just want to make black men happy. This is all for you. It was all for her. It was all for her. And she wanted to groom other black women for her own selfish gain. It was all for her. You already knew black women weren't loved. But you want to groom them to be the best for black men. You already knew they weren't loved. Because you're going to wait till they piss you off and say, well, I'm going to tell black women to go where they're loved. You already knew they weren't loved. Okay? And to encourage them to date interracially. I know people ain't going to see this. I know people ain't going to see it. Some people will, some people won't. But she was pissed at black men. And she's doing that to get back at black men. And even if she don't want to deal with black men for a while, she still is not going to turn her loyalty to black women. Because I don't know what kind of problem she have with black women. But a lot of times, you know, black women and their mothers have terrible relationships. And it hurts the relationships between black women and other black women. The relationships that black women have with their mothers, because sometimes their mothers are so mean. It will hurt the relationship that black women have with other black women. And so I feel like even if she say pissed off at black men and she don't want to deal with black men for another 6 months or so, she still will not turn her loyalty towards a black woman, because she needs to dig deep in herself and figure out why she literally hates black women. Because there's some hatred of black women, underlying hatred of black women there, okay? All right. So, yeah. Just be careful not to be in the middle. She doesn't care about you living your best life. She cares about her revenge, okay? And with that being said, I will talk to you later.